the AI starts reporting targets right as I decide to move, which is never a good thing, but I'm already partway through it, so I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, AI, you tell them. But so far I haven't taken any hits as I'm dashing across this open field. Usually I tend to forget about the AI as I'm dashing because they're coming, but they might not be coming right now. But you can see that they're still moving, just slower.
Copy my stance. 3, 4. Stay in
but now
formation.
I've made it closer to the town, and I can't really see anything here.
3, 4. Cancel target.
But it's a good spot because I've got cover on my left and mild cover ahead of me. So essentially my AI are going to start getting closer to me now, finally. And once they get closer, I'm going to start moving through the town
3, 4.
along with them. And I find it easier when the AI are in danger mode to order them to a specific location and let them take care of the rest, because in danger mode they're a lot more careful and they actually take cover on the sides of buildings and cover each other and such. But I can tell that there's still enemy in here because my AI are fighting, firing at them. But I don't know where yet. And I want to keep cover close to me. But also, another thing that you want to do is not have... Well, I tend to like not having a scoped weapon when I'm in close quarters combat. And picking up an AK-47, like 74, sorry, with a grenade launcher is a good alternative. And I just happen to have an enemy guy right there. So basically, when you're clearing the town, you want to keep cover close to you at all times. And right here, I notice a bit of movement, and you can see the guy who my AI was firing at, and I shoot him and kill him. And I can tell that it's who he was firing at because he stops firing as soon as I do. And my AI are taking care of themselves, randomly shooting as usual. Not sure what they're shooting at, but it must be somewhere over there. And I'm gonna wait for them to catch up a bit. And I'll go to the map in a second. Yep, and I decide I'm gonna order them to the other side of the town. Sorry about that. I left my antivirus software, Avast, running while I was recording this, but it turned out to be a good recording, so I didn't want to restart it without it running. So yeah, apologies for that. I've learned my lesson. When the AI are in danger mode and you order them to a side of the town, they'll actually clear it pretty well. They'll check corners, they'll check all the places you won't have thought of. You can see them running through the forest right now. And since they're doing that okay, I guess it's okay for me to move too. And now they start to find one of the last remaining guys. And I think coming up here, one of my number 3 guy does a quick burst, yeah, and he kills him. Yeah. And yeah, sometimes the AI won't make the best decisions. They'll like stand in the middle of the road like that. But they do act like very appropriately. And another thing that you want to keep an eye out for is civilians. In this case, I use the ambient civilian module, which randomly spawns civilians, and civilian vehicles module randomly spawns civilian vehicles. One, it makes it look better for the purposes of this video, and 2, it teaches you to check your targets, which is even more difficult when you're dealing with more insurgent guys. So, seeing the truck outside, I figured the cache must be in here, and lo and behold, there it is. So I get my guys into alert again, because I want them to move us to a specific location, and I order them there, and I'll just wait for 4 to stop moving. and I'll order them to halt,
3,
and then
4,
go crouched,
Roger. 3,
and
4,
then
stay crouched.
to engage at will, and then
3,
scan
4,
horizon,
scan
and
horizon.
then
3,
go
4,
into danger mode. And basically this just makes them cover the outside while I'm inside dealing with the cache. You need to check your corners, because for all I know there could be AI just in the middle of the thing waiting for me to rear my ugly head. And I figured that the caches must have some sort of like explosive in it, so sure enough they do. 3 satchel charges should make it all go up in a nice big explosion. Hopefully due to it being inside the building, it won't cause much damage to the surroundings. That truck outside will probably get blown up. But now that they're planted, I'm gonna get 3 and 4 back to a normal stance.